fourfold. We want students, parents and teachers to engage in an open dialogue about the student learning. We want to provide an opportunity for the students to celebrate the learning, celebrate the progress and the achievement that they've made so far in the year. We want to increase pedagogical understanding of the visible learning process. So we talk a lot about 3 visible learning questions with the students. We ask them where do they go with their learning, how are they doing and what their next steps are. And we want students, teachers and parents to set learning goals together so that it's not a one-way conversation or a two-way. We want everyone involved, the students who can actually influence the students' learning. There's evidence to say that if you want to talk about student learning, the best person to do that is the learner themselves. It's really based on evidence of student learning. So the students, when they're talking about their learning, they have all of their work in front of them. When they're setting goals, they're very specific, the targeted learning outcomes for their goals. To set goals for students, the process looks different in every classroom. It starts with data, and the students are analysing data. So the students really look at a lot of evidence, whether that is anecdotal evidence through conversations with the teachers, whether it's through data analysis from standardised assessment data, or whether it's through work samples and student reflections. So all of this conversation happens before the 3-way conference, and at the 3-way conference, parents are shown the reflections and shown the process, and they help to set the goals for the next steps in the learning. I guess the role of parents on the day is to be active listeners, to ask questions about the learning, to ask the students, ask your daughters, how do you know? How do you know that you do this well? What strategies can we use at home to help you achieve your learning targets? So that question can be asked to the students, but it can also be asked to the teacher, and the teacher's there really to lead the conversation in a 3-way conference. Coming out of the 3-way conferences, the targets and the learning goals for the next stages in learning are set and agreed with the 3 parties present, the parent, the teacher and the student. And teachers, parents and teachers and students are leading that conversation with very clear strategies on how to achieve the goal. So students in the classroom will be regularly revisiting the goals, looking for evidence that they have met the goal, or looking for evidence of strategies they've used towards meeting that goal. Parents also have that opportunity to revisit strategies, check goals, check in on how the student's doing, maybe look at portfolios, look at the student notebooks and see how the students are progressing towards those goals. This will be our 3rd 3-way learning conferences, and I think the feedback we've had from parents, the explicit feedback that we've sought from parents, has been really positive. Parents appreciate having the opportunity to have this directed conversation with their daughter. They appreciate seeing how their daughter has made progress so far. General feeling is that they're excited to be able to play a part in helping them to meet their learning goals for the next stage of the year.